Salut YouTube, it's finale time! Today I'm going to film my finale for my year-long 2020 project pan. It went way better than I thought it went, which is, it's great. So as you can hear by my whole accent, I'm French, and today we're going to finally wrap up my year-long project pan. So let's start with my first product. It's my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC45. Obviously, it is still not done. I only used it 7 times since the last update. And since the last time, I used up 0.48 grams. And since the beginning of this project, I used 2.36 grams. 2 grams for that much product, it's almost ridiculous. Since the beginning of this project, I used it 35 times. I think I have to use it at least like 60 more times to finish it. Seems like a lot to me, like 6 months worth of work, but let's see. I don't know if I'm going to work on this. Well, I think I'm going to work on this next year, but I don't think I'm going to work on this right at the beginning of the year because I'm kind of bored. Then we have my Kiko Skin Evolution Concealer in the color 8 that I'm using as a corrector. Since the last time I used it 15 times, I used up 0.48 grams and I finished it today. Look at this, it's so flat. It's because I used it up today that I filmed my video. Basically, I was waiting for this to be finished. I was just waiting for this. In total, I used it 33 times and I used up 1.21 grams. Then we have my Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder in the number 174. My goal was to hit pan and I did it. I have pan. The pan wasn't far away as I was suspecting last time. I only had to use it 4 times to hit pan, and in total this month I used it 15 times. I think you can see in my last videos that I am quite orange. It's because of this powder. Even today, well, I'm a little bit less orange today. I've been mixing these last few days. I've been mixing my Makeup Forever powder with this True Match powder in the color C9. This powder is too dark for me. You can't really see that here, but it's too dark for me, but it's also cool toned, so it's like cooling this powder. And yeah, I think I am going to finish this powder while using this one, and I'm actually thinking about frankening these two. I don't know if I will do it because I still have a lot of powder in my Makeup Forever one, but also my L'Oreal powder is, it's pretty much untouched. Even though I can already see rings, but I don't even have a proper dip. Then we have my Wet n Wild Heather Silk blush. Can't find my word today. Yeah, the plan was to repress it because it was developing hard pan, but as you can see, the hard pan is kinda, I don't know, coming off, and that's because, or I think that's why, I've been using another brush, well, my e.l.f. blush brush, and I think it's a little bit rougher on the powder, so maybe it's actually scratching the hard pan. Anyway, I think I'm going to work on this powder, on this blush next year. Well, maybe not, I don't know. Now that it's not actually having hard pan, Maybe I will not. I don't know. Since my last update, I used it 9 times. I used up 0.09 grams, and in total in this project I used it 19 times and I used up 0.14 grams, which is not a lot, but that seems to be the case for blushes. So then we have my cream blush, which is my e.l.f. lipstick in Posh. Since the last update, I've used it 12 times, so a little bit less than in the last update. I used up 0.17 grams, but compared to last time, I mostly used it alone. I don't know, this last month I didn't want to mix it with my other cream blush, so even though I used it less, I used exactly the same amount, which is good. I know I will be panning this lipstick in next year. I know that I will be panning this next year. I don't know yet if it's going to be in my year-long project or in a seasonal project. We'll see. Then we have my Vivo matte eyeshadow in the color Rich Chocolate. This freaking powder eyeshadow has been there since the beginning of the year. I've been panning this eyeshadow all year long. Let me tell you, I won't be panning this next year. I can't see it anymore. But if we're talking about my usage since the last update, I used it 13 times and I used up 0.17 grams. Since the beginning of the year, I've used it 121 times. But with these 121 times, I only used up, well, maybe it's not only, yeah, I only used up 1.3 grams. Well, more than 1 gram is good, but it's also so little for a face powder. Well, it's not a face powder, I used it as a contour, but still, it's so little. But I think that's because it's an eyeshadow, so it's super pigmented. I can't use a lot. If not, I'm just looking muddy, and I don't want that. Then we have the bane of my existence since April, when I rolled, well, I didn't roll this product, but I started to focus on it since April, but I only rolled it in, I think it's 2 months ago, and it's my Wunder2 Prime Behold primer. As you can see, I still have products at the bottom of the container. Since the last time, I used it 14 times and I used up 0.95 grams. But I am considering this done, because first of all, I can't work on this anymore. I just can't. I hate this product. Also, I've taken the stopper out for some reason, even though I couldn't reach any more product and I don't like this. I took the stopper out. I shouldn't have. I should have thought this like, well, last update. And since I've taken the stopper out, the product is drying up. So since I've used most of it, it's kind of hard to get the product out actually. Since I've used most of the product, I am considering this done because I work on this so hard. I can't do more. I can't do more. Then we have my Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in the color 18 Berry Mary. Since the last update, I used it 11 times. I used up 0.12 grams, and in total I used it 18 times and I used up 0.17 grams. Can you see this? I have so little left. So little left. Actually, I am filming this on the 26th of December. I am going to consider this done. Yeah, I know, I know. I am going to consider this done because by the time this video is up, it will be done. It will be. I don't want this in my end of the year inventory. If it's not, I'm going to write it on the screen. This month, it actually broke twice. I lost, I think, in total, I must have lost like 4 millimeters of products. But I mean, this eyeliner is drying up, so I mean, yeah, it broke twice, but I still used up the majority of it. And actually, I didn't think that I would only have this much left. It's so little. But mark my words, this will be done by the time that this video is up. It will be. Another product that I've been working on since the beginning of the year, and it's my Zoeva Graphic Brow Fix in the color Arsenic. Using a brow mascara it's taking a long time to finish it. Since the last update, I used it how many times? I didn't write that. 1, 2, 3. I used up 0.18 grams, and since the beginning of the year I used up only 1.87 grams. Well, it's almost like, yeah, I used up more brow mascara than contour powder. Okay, it's still not done. I feel like it's kind of like drier than in the beginning of the year, but it's nowhere near finished, sadly. I don't know if I'm going to work on this next year. I kind of want to because the cap is cracked, but I don't want to work on this anymore. And the last product is my Kiko Sicilian Notes toner. I used this product 29 times since the last update, which is 20.37 grams. I'm supposed to use this twice a day, and I'm obviously forgetting it because 29 uses, but last time I used it 31 times, so I seem to be like consistent, I guess. I won't be panning this next year because in any case I will finish this. So that was the finale of my project. Because of that, I was actually curious about, well, how many products I finished this year. And you know what? I was quite shocked because in this project I finished 36 products. It felt like I finished maybe 10, so 36, that's a lot. I decluttered only 4, but I don't like to declutter. And in total, I worked on 52 products. I'm so proud of myself. I didn't think that I worked on more than 50 products. That's great. Yeah, that's great. So obviously I'm going to do a year-long project next year. I'm still debating on which product I want to work on. Still thinking about it, still changing some things, but I'm going to have a year-long project next year with other projects, I think. We'll see how the year is going to go on. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. This is my finale. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe. And tell me in the comments what you are the most proud of finishing this year. I'm really interested because that Laura Mercier powder. But anyway, bye bye guys.